नमः सर्वेभ्यः कक्ष्यायां स्वागतम्। विशेष चतुर्थपाठे द्वितीय उपभागे स्मः, यत्र इदमिदानीम् अस्माभिः द्विगु अपि च द्वन्द्वसमासयोः ज्ञानं प्राप्तं प्रथम उपभागे। तदनन्तरम् इदानीं यथा सर्वथा केवल केचन प्रत्ययानां ज्ञानम्। अत्र णिजन्ताः इति णिच् प्रत्ययस्य तत्रापि परार्थे णिच् इति यद्भवति, in the sense of niche pratyaya deployed for action of another. Okay, action of another enabled by the first person. So that kind of thing is called pararthe niche. There is also a swartha niche in Samskrita Vyakarana. Certain ganas, there is a swartha niche pratyaya. So we should not confuse this with that. Okay. Swartha niche is when the action is still done by the oneself. And parartha is when the action is being made to be done by another. Okay. That is called parartha. So we are going to study about this parartha niche. Okay, so this niche is a process of dhatu janana. That means it is also a dhatu janaka. So where do dhatu janakas come into picture? Under sanadi class. Sanadi pratyayaha iti dhatu janakaha santi kila. Sanadi vrittihi iti kimapi asit tatra vrittau. Tatra dhatu janakah bhavati sanadi pratyaya. यत्किमपि प्रत्ययं स्वीकुर्मः ते धातोः जननं भवति तेन। अत्रापि धातुम् आश्रित्य यथा सन् अन्तं स्थापयित्वा सन् प्रत्ययं स्थापयित्वा कुर्मः, तथैव अत्रापि णिच् इति प्रत्ययं योजयित्वा धातोः अनन्तरं नूतनं धातुं janayamah. We give birth to a new dhatu. So these nijantas are dhatu janakas. Basically, nijanta is a new dhatu and nich pratyaya is a dhatu janaka pratyaya. It's part of the sanadi set. Is that clear? Anyone confused about that part? All that is not required for the exam. Just I am telling you to place ourselves in the overall chart of generatives. Okay. So let us look at this. So what is a nijanta? It is that which is ending in nich. So it is a technical word saying that which ends in nich. Let's say subanta, tinganta, like that we say, no? Same ways we say nijanta also. Okay. So there is a cha, cha, ja, softening of the nich to jakara there. Okay. Jastva. Nich antah yasya saha nijantaha. Okay, te nijantaha शब्दाः धातवः इति किमपि. अश्वः धावति, हॉर्स रन्स. सारथिः अश्वान् धावयति, प्लूरलाइज दे हैव डन. अश्वः धावति, वन हॉर्स रन्स. सारथिः अश्वान् धावयति, द charioteer makes the horses run. धावयति. Chalati, chalayati, dhavati, dhavayati. Okay. So where is the niche? It is, there is a two effects of the niche pratyaya addition. Sometimes we think of this as only the suffix is being indicated by the niche. No, like I told Panini, when he uses an elaborate name, all those technical letters that he adds, nakara, chakara, etc., it is to derive a unique name, tagged name, by which not just the pratyaya embedded inside, which is not too much, just an ikara. The pratyaya embedded inside is not the sole packet. The packet indicates a process also. So when you apply this niche, there is a growth here. You see, this parartha niche does the vriddhi dhava in some places. Okay. Karoti karayati. Here it is not happening, but karoti karayati. There is a variation happening in the beginning beyond the yakara. The yakara is generated from the ikara. We will see all this slowly. So saratihi ashwan dhavayati. But at this level, it is sufficient for us to develop a table of knowledge. Like put the Anijanta version in Lat Pratama Purusha Ekavachana to start with. Of course, we use that. And put the Nijanta version or Pararthe Nij Nijanta version in the same Lakara and Purusha Vachana form. Okay, that helps us to track what is happening. So, Saratihi Ashwan Dhavayati. Charioteer makes the horses run. Observe the differences in the meaning of the above sentences. Dhavati, Dhavayati. Runs, causes to run. In the first sentence, the action is not caused by anybody, whereas, it is self-motivated. Dhavati. Right. Okay. Of course, there may be an indirect motivation. Arakshakaha agachati, ataha choraha dhavati, but not that sense of causal. Okay. Arakshakaha choram dhavayati. That is when it becomes a causal application. Okay. So in the first sentence, the action is not caused by anybody, whereas in the second, it is caused by some other person. It means that the horses run being instigated by the charioteer. That instigation is the causal word here. Okay. Thus, when the sense of instigation, action being caused, like causes to run, causes to do, causes to eat, etc., is to be denoted, the verb root takes the nich affix. In that sense, either nich affix either to form a verb or a participle. Okay. So participle means kridanta form. See, beginning we take the dhatu, make it a nijanta dhatu. After that, whether we go the kridanta path or the tinganta path is up to the application. Okay. For example, the same dhavayati can be dhavayan, some other form like that. Okay. Dhavan, one who is running in the Shatranta form. Dhavayan, one who is making something run like that. Okay. Saratihi Ashwan Dhavayan Hasati. Weird, but as he is making the horses run, he is laughing like that. Okay. So that is the participle form. Nothing new has happened. Same dhavati original dhatu with the nich, but with the shatranta ending. That's what they refer to. So don't get confused by all these English verbose statements. Okay. Tinganta, kridanta. I wish they had stated this in Samskrita. It becomes easier for us to observe. In the following table, two sets of examples are given. One that does not end in nich and another ending in nich. At this level, this is the best for us. Okay. Rather than trying to do the process method of deriving them, just learning through examples, which is either a verbal form or a participle form. So sometimes they put in that, sometimes they put in this. Technically, what you guys should do is you should develop in your scrapbook a column of lat lakara pratama purusha ekavachana on the left. In the middle column, the same lakara, same purusha vachana, but in a nijanta form. Maybe in the third, fourth columns, as you desire, some other kridanta forms like ktavatu, kta, etc. You can form a few just because there is an endless number of columns possible there. Some popular ones will be tumun, like that. You remember when we learned a little bit about Kridanta is one of the earlier levels, the textbook used to give us some 4 or 5 forms. Okay. So those 4 or 5 forms will be the useful ones to put in columns and look at once. Okay. Pathati reads, pathayati causes to read. Pathitum in order to read, pathayitum to cause to read. So chatraha patitum ichchati. Student likes to read. It's a good student. Then shikshakaha pathayitum ichchati. The teacher desires to teach, of course. He's also a good teacher. So then the combination is good. So patitum pathayitum. except you should not put a na ichchati. Patitavan, so a fellow who has read. See, this thing, this is an incorrect translation. Read in the past. No. Patitavan is only for a Purusha and it's for one Purusha and is in the sense of a fellow is a fellow who has read. Ramaha Patitavan. Rama is a fellow who has read. That's what is the literal meaning of Patitavan. It is not like Rama has read as we write it. In the end, it packs off that way, simplified. But the implication is Patitavan. Okay? He is a person who has read. Is a male person who has read. Patitavati, a female person who has read, etc., etc. But anyway, without going back to Kridanta lessons, Patitavan, Pathitavan. See here, Nich doesn't have this yakara, Pathitavan or something like that. So that's where these complexities come. Whereas Patati, Pathayati came for Tavatu, Pathitavan part. So you will see later why so. Okay. So only the Vriddhi happened, but the Ikara got absorbed in the T only. So there is no further enunciation of a Yakara there. Okay. Then Patitva, Pathayitva. Here Ya comes back again. So this is why we need that multiple columns so that we learn where the Ya is coming, where it isn't coming. So we better use maybe one full sheet with some 50 forms. Maybe 2 sheets, 25 each, with 5-6 columns. First column being the Lat Anijanta, and the second column being Lat Nijanta, and then the fourth, fifth, etc., third, fourth, fifth, etc., being this Tumun, Ktavatu, Kta, Ktva, etc. will be useful. Okay, some examples are available here, so we can build the first row using Patadatu. Maybe it will be interesting to put the 0th column with the dhatu form also. Pat, like that. That also is useful. And then for the second column, before the second column as a latlakara form, it will be useful to write the converted dhatu form. Pathi is the converted dhatu form. You see here, Pathi. They have not gone into all that in the Samskrita Bharati lesson, but I am going to show a little bit. Yes, there is a question from someone.
One question, please, sir. Pathiyoti, Pathiyotum. In this case, where Nispotto is affixed, please, sir?
Nich pratyaya is visible in 2 places. One is pa becoming pa and yakara coming into picture, or a yi like that coming into picture.
Okay, sir.
Okay. See, patitum, pathayitum. What is the difference? Pa became pa, and yes, between T and tu we got tayi. T shifted to tai. So there is 2 places where its effect is seen. That's what I told. Nichanta doesn't necessarily mean only the pratyaya. It means the whole package of effects it causes. Okay, it's like a small software title. It's a subroutine. As if you're in software, we call it a subroutine. So this is a subroutine in name. Nich is a subroutine name. Means a little bit function which does something. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Thank you. So Patitavan, Pathitavan. One who read and one who makes another read in the past. Okay. Patitva, having read. So this is a clausal verb form. So Ramaha pustakam patitva griham gatavan. So here Ramaha patham pathayitva griham gatavan. This is a teacher Rama, that is a student Rama. Weird thing to say, but yeah. So what is happening? Pat plus nich, which is a sanadi pratyaya. See, I have indicated that it's a sanadi type, but it's in the adi. I mean, it's not the sun, it is something later than sun in the list of 12 pratyayas that come there, if I remember right, the count. So it becomes pat plus e at the primary level. E comes out of nich, but there is some other process happening which I have magically not shown. Pathi is what emerges from all that process. We can understand T, but the explanation for A is coming from the technical package that associates with nich, Pathi. Then because it is belongs to a particular gana, a shap pratyaya is applied, another technicality of tiganta forms. And then we add the tip from the ting set, okay, which is what brings but party plus a plus the, and due to some sandhi process, etc., some sandhi like process, some transformative processes, the swaras collide to generate pathayati. Okay, so this is the, again, I have not shown all the steps, but it's very easy to see these steps if you want to precisely follow. You go to ashtadhyayi.com, Nilesh Bodhaswarya, and every dhatu, pat dhatu, you search in the dhatu pata, in the dhatu section, not dhatu pata, in the dhatu section, you go to pat dhatu, then you will see a tab for Nijanta forms there. So you can go to Nijanta forms and see the let form and see, you will get a Pathayati in the top left corner. It is a hot link. You click that, you will get the entire Ashtadhyayi sutras that take it from Path to Pathayati. It's a very interesting exercise to do because what people have done, students in various universities, etc., under professors, they have coded different pieces of software for different segments of Sanskrit language, Ashtadhyayi process. And what Nilesh Bodhaswarya has done is use those works as a backbone behind his portal and present that in a very user accessible way. So yeah, he himself, I'm sure, has done a lot of incremental work on top of the original software, but that's what is the result. So we get an easy way to look into this mystery world of how Paninian Shastra is creating Pathayati. Just looking at it is mesmerizing. Learning it is, Janmantara Karyam. Some commonly used causal forms are shown in sentences below. Read them carefully. Mata annam balakena khadayati. Mata annam swayam khadati. Mata annam balakena khadayati. Look at this tritiya usage, guys. Okay. So here, Ashwan Dhavayati didn't have the Ashwaihi Dhavayati or something like that. So this is a dhatu dependent usage. Okay. Karma position was taken here. Here, Balakam Khadayati is not possible because he himself is picking up the ball of rice and eating perhaps. So Balakena Karayati, Balakena Khadayati. I mean, gets it done through the boy. So there is a little bit of difference in the house. Balakam Khadayati, no, Balakam Dhavayati, Balakena Khadayati. This is something which will take some time to get into the sense of the dhatus and understand where what has to be deployed. Okay, if you make a mistake here, there, don't worry. Yeah. So Annam is the vastu, so it is in the proper karma. It is the gauna karma belonging to the khadana kriya. Okay, but balaka is an instrument, and so mata is using that instrument to carry out the action of eating, but the instrument itself is eating roughly. Okay, saratihi ashwan dhavayati, karma pada here, no problem. Okay, dhavana kriya. So, for example, if it is a anijanta, then it is akarmaka. For example, saratihi dhavati. I mean, he himself runs. There is no karma pada for that. Okay. Because it is not a, there is no gati or target with respect to dhavana kriya. Whereas gachati, nagaram gachati. You cannot say nagaram dhavati. It's the way of Sanskrit. You have to follow that. You have to use prati as a addition if you want to say saratihi nagaram prati dhavati, like that. Prati dhavati is a karma yukta sense when it prati comes into picture. Bagini?
When you said Sarathi Dhavati, so now Dhavati does not have a karma padam. So what I'm trying to put across is, in this case, in this particular sentence, does the verb become akarmaka?
By nature, it is like tishtati, upavishati, dhavati. These are akarmakas. As far as I remember, dhavati is also akarmaka. Okay. So, but dhavayati is sakarmaka because something is the object that runs.
Okay.
Okay, so this karma, sakarmakatva, akarmakatva, there is a native sakarmakatva, akarmakatva, dvikarmakatva for each dhatu, but in their nijanta, sananta forms, etc., they take different colors. So what we should really do is we should use our mental ability. We should go by meaning. Okay, go with the meaning and decide whether karma pada belongs or not, rather than go with Paninian Shastric pathway.
So that's what
And
you see.
it's okay. You may be only 70% right, but that's okay because sometimes the meaning that we take is not mapping 100% to the meaning, original meaning. So we take different meaning. Okay. Anyway, don't worry.
So could it be Sarathi Ashvena Saha Ratham Dhavayati?
That can be done. That can be done. He makes the Ratha itself move with the help of Ashwas. Yeah, correct. Nothing wrong with that form. Instead of making the horses run, with the help of horses, he is making the chariot run is the way you stated. In the effect, it is same. Correct.
Hello.
So, Vidushakaha sarvan hasayati. He makes everyone laugh. Yada tasya maulyam ante milati tada saha api hasati. When he gets his fee. Okay, Vidushakaha sarvan hasayati. Hasati, hasayati. Sharira Shariraka Shikshakaha. Shariraka Shikshakaha Sarvan Kridayati. Shariraka Shikshakaha is a painful yogika shabda. Okay, so physical instructor. Okay, fine. The yogika power of Sanskrit has been deployed, but it is clearly coming from English. Shariraka Shikshakaha. Okay, actually what we use is Vyayama Shikshakaha would have been better. Okay, Vyayama Shikshakaha is slightly more a word that comes from our own culture. Okay, so Shariraka Shikshakaha Sarvan Kridayati. He makes everyone play. So here, see, Sarvan has karma pada, is a karma pada for a Krid dhatu here in the Nijanta form. Okay, so but Kridati is akarmaka. Though in Kannada, Hindi, etc., we use it as sakarmaka, like cricket, kridam, kridati, like that we think. But Krid dhatu is, in its Paninian definition, it is similar to tishtati, upavishati sense. Kridati doesn't have a karma. That means he is mentally playful. That is the sense of Kridati. Okay, so there is no need for something he plays, this thing he plays. So you have to use some other pathway to come to that. Okay, cricket kridaya, cricket something kandukena kridati, something like that. Kandukena kridati we'll use. Forget cricket and all that. Kandukena kridati. Kandukam kridati would be incorrect. Kandukena kridati is correct. With the kanduka as an instrument, he pleases himself with the play. He plays like that sense. Okay, plays this, plays that is not possible. With something, place is possible in Samskrita. Anyway, it's just I am going into a little bit into the karma, sakarmaka, karmaka, especially because here when we play with Nijanta, there is a transformative power of the sakarmakatva, akarmakatva. That's why I am trying to highlight that. Samskrita Bharati has not tried to smash you with all that extra knowledge, but finally what happens is you are not able to appreciate. Okay, Vidushaka hasati sarvan hasayati. Here karma pada suddenly got born, but hasati doesn't have that karma pada. So something for you to keep in mind.
Sir, does it mean that all the Nijantas then obviously are sakarmak?
More or less, it seems, right?
Okay.
Neither I will accept yes. I cannot say yes.
Mostly.
Probably is a correct way to answer you.
Okay. Then.
For example, yes, the person who is being made to do the action seems to become a karma in many cases.
True, true.
But you see, khadayati doesn't have balaka as the karma. It has anna as the karma.
Anna.
So there is a little ghana there. You can see the grammar has its own speciality there. Okay. Anyway, mama krute ekam lekanim dapaya. Mat krute mama krute. Mat krute is the samasta form of that. Okay. Ekam lekanim dapaya. So, for my sake, krite is the sake sense of English. For my sake, one pen, get it. I mean, dapaya means make someone give it to me. That sense. It's very difficult to explain otherwise in English. Okay. See, again, these kind of forms are absent in English. Okay. Sanskrit is all powerful. So this is lot lakara. Make somebody give it to me. Dapaya. Kodisu, Kannada and Hindi and all have all these forms. Nanagagi ಒಂದು ಲೇಖನಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಿಸು. Like that. Boho, shishum kshiram payaya. Hey, for the baby, see dvikarmaka. See dvikarmaka here.
Yes.
For the baby, the milk, make it drink. Make the child drink milk. Child is a karma, milk is a karma. There is a gauna and pradhana karma. That sense is there. We will not go into that.
This payaya, the first time we are, at least I am hearing this words, payaya.
Piba, payaya, padatu.
Okay.
Piba, see,
Nice.
he shishu kshiram piba, if the shishu is capable.
Again.
Boho, shishum kshiram payaya. To the caregiver, somebody is shouting or telling. Okay, it's not shouting, telling. make the baby drink milk or feed the milk to the baby. I mean, in the end.
Payaya.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kudisu. See, this Kannada, Hindi also. I don't know the exact form. Pilo or what is the form? Anybody with Hindi expertise? Pilao. Thank you, Arya. I knew it but forgot. Yeah. So Pilao form is payaya. Dilao is dapaya. Kridao is kridaya. I like this. Of course, we are using the lot version. Kridaya is the lot version. So it will be interesting to put that also. Lot madhyama purusha ekavachana. Tvam payaya. Like that. Tat ma pataya. Don't make that fall. You don't make it fall. Okay. So you is implicit in the form here itself. Pataya. Okay. So of course, how pataya came? Patayati is lat. Pataya is lot madhyama purusha ekavachana. It is quite far from patayati. Okay. Patayatu, patayatam, patayantu, pataya, something. Patayami, patayavaha, patayavaha. I don't know what is patayami means. When I myself will somebody make me fall something. I don't know, but that is the form.
Maybe somebody is sick and he makes them as a nurse.
Patayami, maybe I will make something
Patayani.
fall. Yeah, it means I will make something fall. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, aham tena patram lekhayami. I will make somebody, by him, I will make the letter be written. Okay. Saha patram likhati, tena patram lekhayami aham. Athva, when it's a directive, tena patram lekhaya is the lot madhyama purusha ekavachana. Tvam. Lekayatu is respectful bhavan. Bhavan or bhavati. Bhavan tena patram lekayatu. I guess you guys are getting it, the sense of it. Basically, what's happening, a new dhatu has gotten generated and all the full 11 lakaras can be played with. The 11th one we don't know much. The Vedic lakara. 10 lakaras we can play with it. Etebhyah pradarshinim darshaya. By for these fellows' sake, show the pradarshini. Okay. So this is Chaturthi. Etebhyah.
Mahodaya, payaya and payayati, both are Nijanta forms, no?
Yeah. Correct. Payi is the dhatu. Payaya is the lot Madhyama Purusha Ekavachana form. Payayati is the lat Uttama Purusha Ekavachana form. So Ramaha Shishum Kshiram Payayati. Hey, Tvam Shishum Kshiram Payaya. Direct.
Okay. But
Okay.
one is Sanadi and the other is not. Is that-
Both are Nijantas. See, the Nijanta stops with the Dhatu form. After that, you are applying the Tinganta.
Okay.
See, Dhatu plus Nich plus Ting. In between any Vikarana Pratyaya like a shap, etc. Okay?
No, but are they both Nich Sanadi is what I want.
Yeah, Sanadi you can now forget. Nich is one of the Sanadis.
Okay.
Nich is, this Parartha Nich is one of the Sanadi Pratyayas. So yes, it is Sanadi, but no need to again mention it. Nich itself, Parartha Nich itself means it's one of the Sanadi. But if you want to, yeah, you can write in the Upar like this Sanadi. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
So this will apply in all the forms in past tense, future.
Yes,
in
yes.
continuous form.
Very good. So, for example, look, Patitavan, though it is a Kridanta, has a past tense sense to it, right? Of course, even in Apatayat, of course, lot, past tense, lot, no, I shouldn't have used lot. Apatayat. Okay? Patayati, apatayat, lung.
Lung.
In the past, he made somebody, he taught someone, right? Why not?
So can it be converted into Karmani Prayoga also, all this?
Yes, yes.
So
Don't go all there now, jump around, but yes. Karmani is very much possible.
then it looks similar like Atmanepadi in Karmani it becomes like Atmanepadi. So
Yeah,
even
the
this
Karmani
looks that,
Dhatu forms will take Atmane endings. So we'll have to construct with Atmane Pratyayas. Atmane Ting Pratyayas. So, for example, Gacchati Gamyate, right? Karmani form Gamyate.
Yes, Gamyate.
Gamayate will be the form,
Okay.
Nijanta form. Got it?
Yes, yes.
So, but we'll not go into the whole sentence now. I guess will become what heavy Sankarya for us. Adding Karmani, then going with Parartha and each. Slowly we will have to go there. Okay? You can see how the language climbs.
Sir, one request. This Pat Dhatu, if you can take, and then in all, I mean, you don't have to write 9 forms. That is three vachanas, this thing and numbers and all that. Take Pat Dhatu and all those lat, lot and all that. If you can write this Anich and Nich Nijanta form, make a table for us. It will be easier for her to grasp at one time. If you can.
Link. I have sent the link from Ashtadhyayi.
I was hoping. Thanks, Anne. See, actually, everything is done for you, Bhagini. Anne, what she has done is, if you see in the chat, she has gone to the very portal that I was referring to. And so there you will get every form. Forget the minimum that you asked. Okay?
I thought you'll start with the minimum.
Yeah, no. From that, somebody has to collate the minimum set if desires. I will also be doing the same. But anyway, for Bhagini's sake, if time permits, I will prepare that. Let me keep moving forward, guys. I'm losing time here. Otherwise, I'll be teaching in March also after your exams. Tat ma pataya, don't make it fall. Don't cause it to fall. Aham tena patram lekhayami. I will make him write a letter. Etebhyah pradarshiniim darshaya. For these people's sake, display the whatever pradarshini or exhibition or some video or whatever. Kripaya bhavan mam smarayatu. Please, you remind me. See, bhavan smarayatu. See, uttama, not uttama purusha. This is prathama purusha lot. Smarayatu. Smaraya. Kripaya tvam mam smaraya. Aham tvam smarayami. Uttama purusha. I will remind you. All these forms, you should play with the sentences that way. Then you will know the forms correctly. Just the reading the ashtadhyayi.com and reading the table form is a first exercise. After that, we have to form some simple sentences with those. Then it will stick. Aham tvam smarayami. Then you can use it in life. Tvam mam smaraya. Bhavan mam smarayatu. This is how we learn. Bahuvachana and all will go slowly.
Why is this etebhya in fourth? I mean, darshaya is...
For them, for their sake.
Okay.
Instead of etan pradarshinim darshaya, etebhyah darshaya is. Now, etan pradarshinim darshaya is possible if there is a dvikarmakatva type of flow. It won't be in error if you didn't know the dvikarmakatva. Etan pradarshinim darshaya won't be incorrect. We will all understand.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. But etebhyah is used for their sake. Some kind of danakriya almost has been taken. So they have been gone into that receiver mode. Yeah. So Chaturthi. Okay. All right. So Abhyasa. Let us see how much we can do. So we learned Dvandva. We learned Dvigu. We learned two types of Dvandva. Itara and Samahara Dvandva. We learned the Dvigu, which is a Sankhya Samasa. And then it's like a Samahara only. Dvigu is always a Samahara. Then there is, we learned Nijanta, Parartha Nijantas. In some samples only we have learned. So, okay. This much we have learned. So let us, with this much grammar learned in a compact way, let us see if some exercises we can do. So, again, let's do some crowdsourcing because one word has to be shouted. So, Vigraha Vakyam Samastapadam cha Drishtva Samasanama Likata. So, look at the Vigraha Vakya, look at the Samastapada given, and please indicate the type of samasa. It's an easy exercise in the beginning. What Samskrita Bharati is doing is actually giving us a lot of examples. That's why this Abhyasa sentences become more useful than the lesson. Lesson only gives 3-4 examples. Abhyasas will give dozens for us. Okay? Especially if we fill the answer correctly, which you can do by looking at the last pages also. I'm not telling you to do that way, but try it and check it against the last page. Okay. Trayanam bhuvananam samaharaha. Tribhuvanam. Dvigu samasaha. Okay. So, Chaturnam yuganam samaharaha. Chaturyugam.
Dvigu samasa.
Dvigu samasaha. Very easy. I wish they scramble it a bit sometimes. Okay. Jaya cha patischa. Jaya pati. Taradvandvaha. Very good. And this is pati shabda. Is patin, I think pati, patayaha. Like that. So, okay. I think it's a ikaranta pullinga. So, okay. Mata cha pita cha mata pitarau. Itaretara. Now, here, no, there is another path called Ekashesha path. Mata cha pita cha pitarau is also allowed. Okay, that is called Ekashesha path. Instead of taking Samasa Vritti, if you take Ekashesha Vritti, we should apply Pitarau, parents of English. Okay, so Itaretara Dvandvaha is Pitarau. Ekasheshaha, sorry, Ikateretara Dvandvaha iti Mata Pitarau. Pitarau iti Ekasheshaha. Okay, if you know, you can put slash and answer that. Don't, of course, waste time with all that. Hemantascha, Shishirascha, Vasantascha. Hemanta, Shishira, Vasanta. Itaradvandvaha. What are these rutus? Okay, there are 6 rutus, no, 2-month periods.
Yeah.
So Hemanta Rutu, Shishira Rutu, Vasanta Rutu. So, Vasanta is spring.
Grishma.
Like Grishma and then Varsha Rutu.
And I forgot.
Hemanta.
Hemanta is already
given.
Hemanta Shid Bosant.
Something he told faster. He's very okay. All right. Trayanam Vedanam Samaharaha Trivedi. Dvigu. Okay. So here Trivedi. So Trayanam Vedanam Samaharaha Trivedi. Trivedim janati yaha Trivedi iti punah. Little bit.
Chaturved we say, na, so Chaturved.
Trivedi is there, Chaturvedi is there.
Dvivedi
is there. There is no
What I'm
Ekavedi.
asking is, Chaturved is different from Chaturvedi, na?
Yes, the title Chaturvedi comes from one who knows all the 4 Vedas.
Okay. No,
Don't challenge them, but yeah.
No, I'm saying when you say Chaturved, what will be the Vigraha Vakya then?
Chaturnam Vedanam Samaharaha Chaturvedi.
No, if you just have Chaturved, just
There
Chaturved.
is no Chaturved in Samskritam. It is there in Hindi.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Chatvaraha Vedaha. That's all. That's how you keep it.
Okay.
So for Dvivedi, how will it be?
Dvabhyam or Dvayanam or Dvabhyam. Some form we have to see the Dvishabda, and that is Vedayoho Samaharaha.
Okay.
Dvivedi. But it is in Ekavachana, though it is 2. Okay. Vakcha Arthascha Vagarthau. Oh, this is Kalidasa's word, Vagarthau. Itaretara. Very good. Okay. Shwashruhu cha Shwashurascha Shwashru Shwashurau. So, you know what is this? Mother-in-law and father-in-law. Shwasameva nirgacchati. Drishtva.
Hope they're not around, sir.
Hey, we all will be Shwashuras Shwash someday. So anyway, it's all in good sense. Janani cha Janakascha Janani Janakau. Itaretara. Okay. Here, technically again, Ekashesha Janakau is possible. That's what I have indicated. Okay. Janani cha Janakascha Janani Janakau. So when we say Janakau, it again means parents. Pani cha Padau cha Etesham Samaharaha. Samaharadvandva. And it is Pani Padam Ekavachane Napumsakecha. Kila? So Samaharadvandva. Okay. Kakascha Ulukascha Anayoho Samaharaha. Ako Lukam iti Samaharadvandvaha. See, there is in Panchatantra, there is a chapter called Kakolukiyam. Okay, there is again, they have added another pratyaya to make it iyam. Again, some of that. So, story of crow and the owl. That is what Kakolukiyam chapter of Panchatantra is. Panchatantra technique is unparalleled in my opinion. Using simple animals to teach us morals. Stories around animals to teach us morals is the most attractive way of doing things. So ancient grantha. Okay, so Samaharadvandvaha. Labascha alabascha laba labhau. Itaretara. So profit and loss. So there is a Sanskrit word, profit loss. Itaretara dvandvaha. Jayascha vijayascha Jaya vijayau. Who are these two people? Every temple in front of the Garbhagudi, you will see these two guarding the door. Dwarapalakaha, Jaya Vijaya. There are few other names also. In Tamil Parampara, there is 2 other names for them also, but Jaya Vijaya is how we call them in.
But sir, Tamil Parampara.
Yeah, Epudima? Sorry, one Bagini. Jayashree, if you are telling, you answer. What is that?
I forgot his answer.
Okay. Next person.
Sorry.
Okay. Some name is there. I forget myself.
Sorry, sir.
No problem. Okay. So that's Itaretara Dvandvaha. So, all right. So, I have a few more minutes, but I have to kind of pack off at 3:55. So, Adaha Dattanam Vigraha Vakyani Likitva Samasanama Likata. Okay. So, let us crowdsource. It's okay. So, one example, Brahma Vishnu Maheshwaraha Brahma cha Vishnuscha Maheshwarascha iti Itaretara Dvandvaha. Dharmartha Kama Mokshaha. Mokshaha cha, no need for te. Dharmartha Kama Mokshaha. Because when we say cha, but you could say nothing, no harm in saying te dharmartha kama mokshaha. No problem. You can say that if you wish. Okay. So all are pullinga. It so happens all are pullinga here. Dharmaha, kamaha, arthaha, mokshaha. So the four purusharthas, they are all pulling us. I guess.
I remember the names. Can I say now? Sir, is it Jaya and Vijayan?
Jaya Vijaya is there in Sanskrit only.
So what? The many things that are there in Sanskrit is there in other languages.
No. There is another name for these two. Some name is there. Chanda, Prachanda, like that. Something is there. Yeah. Don't worry. It's okay, Bhagini. Jayan Vijayan is a apabramsha, we say. It's a modified form. Jayan Vijayan, like that.
Then Chandan, Prachandan.
Dharmascha, arthascha, kamascha, mokshascha. Okay. Shabdartau. So this is about meaning and the sound. Okay, this one is Kalidasa, Vagartha Viva has this. Okay. Vagartha, Shabdartha is similar thing. Okay. Shanka Chakra Gada Padmani.
Shankascha, Gadascha, Panini, Padmamcha. Okay, Napumsaka. See, because Padmam is Napumsaka, Padmani is the Bahuvachana form of the Samasta. Shankaha cha, Chakraha cha, Gada cha, Padmam cha. Okay, Shanka Chakra Gada Padmani Itaretara Dvandva. So Padmancha is Napumsaka, that's why the Itaretara Dvandva is Napumsaka Bahuvachana. So Shankascha, Chakrascha, Gadacha, Padmamcha. Gauri Shankarau. Gauri cha Shankaraha cha Gauri Shankarau. So here Gauri takes the leadership. Interesting. Itara Dvandva. Okay. And then Hariharau. Itara Dvandva. Harihicha Harascha. You don't need to do Shchutva. You can write it as Harihicha Harahacha. No problem. Okay. Pancharatram. Pancharam Ratrinam
Panchanam Ratrinam Samaharaha. Panchanam Ratrinam Natva is there. Ratrinam Samaharaha Dviguhu. Ashtadhyayi.
Ashtanam
Samaharaha Dviguhu. So Ashtanam Adhyayanam. Adhyayah Pullinga. Adhyayanam of them. Shashti Bahuvachana. Ashtanam Adhyayanam Samaharaha. See, everywhere Shashti is there here. Panchanam Ratrinam. Ashtanam Adhyayanam Samaharaha Ashtadhyayi. Here it is a Strilinga Ikaranta. There it is a Akaranta Nabumsaka. Ratram. Ratri Shabdasya Tatha Bhavati. Brahmana Kshatriya Vaishya Shudraha. Here because we know it is a Jati Vachaka, you can also pluralize many Brahmanas. So Brahmanaha cha, Kshatriyaha cha, Vaishyaha cha, Shudraha cha, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudraha. Not necessarily just one element of each, multiple of each can be also constructed. You can't do it for Hari and Hara or Gauri Shankara, but you can do it for this. Because there are many Vyaktis with the Brahmana Jati. Okay, fine. Ghata Patam. Gataha cha, Pataha cha, Ghata Patam. What is the type? Samaharaha. You should also say Ghatasya, Patasya cha Samaharaha. So Ghatascha, Patascha, Anayoho Samahara. Another way, Anayoho. Ghatascha, Patascha, Anayoho Samaharaha. Like that, Samahara Dvandva. Gatapatam. See the Napumsaka Ekavachana.
Yes.
Okay. So Pata is a type of flat drum. And Gata is, it's a Kumbha. So, yeah. All right. So, basically, some kind of percussion set, gatapatam, like that you can use.
In Carnatic music they use.
So sukha dukke.
Sukham cha dukham cha itaretara dvandva.
No, tasmin.
Oh, is it?
Itaretara dvandva.
So see,
Itaretara
phalam
dvandva,
phale
bahu.
phalani. Phalam phale phalani. But it could be incorrect, Bhagini. Okay.
Dvivachana.
Except you have to use Dvivachana Saptami if you want to use. Okay. You cannot use Ekavachana Saptami because Sukha Dukkha is a dual combination.
Yeah.
So Sukha Dukkha is actually Napumsaka Dvivachana. Or Dukkam, Dukke, Dukkani. Like that. Sukham cha Dukkam cha Sukha Dukke. Itaretara dvandvaha. Napumsake. Phala Pushpani.
Now
you better go Bahuvachana. Okay? Don't go Ekavachana because then you cannot climb into Bahuvachana in the Samasta. Okay? Phalani cha Pushpani cha Phala Pushpani. Itaretara dvandvaha. Like that you write. Okay? So Phalam cha Pushpam cha Phala Pushpani will be little disingenuous, let us say. You will end up needing to say Phala Pushpe.
Mahadaya phalani cha pushpani. Phalancha pushpancha samaharaha.
Can't it be like
you can't construct your own samahara, but if you wish to, you can say Phala Pushpam. Let us say if you wish to, let us say not worrying about what you call Shishta Prayoga and all that rule. Let us say I want to Yata Phala Pushpam Samarpaya. Like that you can use in puja. So when you say Phala Pushpam Samarpaya, you are saying all the puja dravyani samarpaya. Like that you are saying in a samahara dvandva.
Okay.
It's a good thought. Very good suggestion by Bhagini. Phalam cha pushpam cha phala pushpam is a better than phala pushpe. Rather than one flower and one pushpa.
Phalam cha pushpam cha and then tani. Can we say tani?
No, we don't multiply the dual. We take multiple in each dual participant. Phalani cha pushpani is better, na?
Okay.
Many fruits and many flowers. Rather than one fruit and flower and many of them. I mean, it sounds disingenuous.
Yeah.
Tripadi.
Trayanam padanam samahara.
Dvigu samasa. Okay. Ikaranta strilinga dvigu samasa. So here the question is, what is this three-feeted nature? It's definitely not a human being. What could it be?
Three-legged table.
Stool.
Yeah, you can use it for a three-legged table for sure. A tripod. Yeah. What else?
Mahabali. Vishnu.
Vishnu avatara. Which Vamana avatara? Vamana was a Tripadi. You can say yes. Very good. Anything else?
Vruddha with a walking stick, sir.
Bhagini is prepared.
Brungi Mahodaya.
So
Bringi also has 3 feet.
We can take up the title Tripadis. Trayanam Padanam Samahara Dvigu. Gayatri Chandas. Okay. Gayatri is called Tripadi because it is having that kind of multiplication.
So why is the Gayatri is called Tripadi?
It has 3 padas to make the whole vrutta. Not 4 padas. For example, a Anushtub Shloka meter has 4 padas.
Anushtub
right?
Chandaha.
Anushtub Chandaha has 4 padas. Gayatri Chanda has 3 padas.
Oh, right.
Mahodaya, Trimurti will also come, no? Trimurti, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar.
Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Trimurtayaha is the normal application. Trimurti, if you want to personify them into one single personification, Trimurti we say. Yeah. This picture that I had earlier was that.
Datta Avtara.
Here, Trimurti. Trayanam Brahma cha Vishnu cha Maheshwara cha Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara. You can say Trimurti like this. Okay.
Datta Avtara, that is.
Okay. You see, you know more already.
The Trimurti and Tripadi is same.
Yes, Trimurti and Tripadi is same. Correct. Samahara Dvandva in Strilinga. Interesting. Strilinga. Okay. Anyway, Gatapatam Palapushpani Tripadi. Kamakrodhau.
Kamascha krodhascha itaretara dvandva.
Itaretara dvandva dvivachana is very obvious to us too. It goes to itaretara. Kamascha krodhascha kramakrodhau. One results in the other, right? The denied kama results in krodha. Bhagavan teaches us. Kshupti pase.
Kshut ja pipasa.
Kshamyatam. Kshut pipase.
Kshut ja
Pipasa.
pipasa itaretara dvandva.
Now, pipasa, see, ekara is there. So learn
Double.
from that.
Oh, yeah.
See, it is
Dual,
not pipasam. We know it is not pipasam. But it is not pipasaha because there is a dvivachana here. So pipasa it should be. So look at it as a strilinga shabda. Shut cha, pipasa cha, shut pipase. Hunger and thirst.
Thirst.
Kshucha, I mean, kshut becomes kshucha, chartva. Don't worry. Kshut cha, pipasa cha, strilinge. Itaretara dvandvaha. Kshut, kshutau, kshutaha, strilinge tadapi. Kshut, kshutau, kshutaha iti strilinge. Vichitram.
Whenever they say Srilanga, you are saying Vichitra. Why?
What, Bhagini?
No, whenever
No. Not because of strilinga. I was surprised that there is a takaranta like that. This looks like pulling a declension, right?
Actually.
That's what I was surprised by. Begini. Sorry if you don't take me wrongly ever.
No, sir. Come on, sir. I don't. Come on.
Janma mrityu.
Janma cha
mrityu.
Dual again. Mrityu is dual.
Mrityuhu is the form, but mrityu is the dvivachana form. But janma is janmani, something like that, right?
Janma cha mrityuhu cha.
Mrityuscha. Janma cha mrityuscha. Janmani. So I am teaching myself, that's why I put all these notes. Janmani, nakaranta napumsaka. And mrityuhu. Okay, here also let me say what a vichitra. So that Bhagini is Santvana is there. So mrityuscha, mrityuhu, mrityavaha. Ukaranta pullinga shabda.
Guruvat.
Guruhu, guru, guravaha. So mrityu is guru like that. So mrityuscha. So see if you can map to some knowledge that you have of vibhaktis. Generally, they will give this in Prathama Vibhakti only. So you should be able to pick the forms.
Sir, Kalah Aditaha.
Kalah Atitaha. Aham Maya Gantavyaha. Astu. Maya Gantavyam asti. Astu itar atra samapti goshanam kurmaha. Dhanyavadaha. Punaha agrima shanivasare yata purvam milamaha. Sandesham preshayami. Astu va? Namo Namaha.
When I said that, I didn't say anything.
Don't worry, Bhagini. Don't worry. Thank you.
It's just a joke. That's all.
Yes. Thank you.